Yo, this is crazy. Isn't it dope, guys, that in 2024, we have access to so much lighting and everything's with a press of a button on these apps. We can make all this happen, right? We can make this move, that move, in different type of speeds. We're living in a great time. All right, so let's begin with this video. Notice how the intro of the video, you guys were hooked, right? You guys were looking everywhere like, yo, these lights are like, that's crazy. Like the image is just getting to you guys, right? However, if I left it like that for this scene, you guys will not even be listening to me because lighting will just kind of take you away. It'll just like, it's the power of lighting. That's really what lighting does. So today, that's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to just go ahead and turn off one light and turn them on one at a time and just kind of guide you guys as far as how to go about lighting, whether it's a studio, whether it's an interview, just anywhere in general, just kind of how to maximize the best of your ability. So then you guys can go and post and color grade it and give your image the pop it deserves. All right. So let's begin with this video. Let's turn off all the lights. The only thing I'm gonna leave is the practical lights in this scene, which you guys are about to see right now in 1, 2, and 3. All right, so now it's dark as hell, and this is how normally I will start. I mean, you can go either or. You can just start with your key light, or you can just start it like this. For me, I like to know where is the practical lights and where can I get started. So if you guys are in the studio, you guys first want to know where are the practical lights at, what you guys can use, such as lamps, arcades, anything to start lighting up the atmosphere and provide the feel that you want it to provide, right? So for now, I have those 2 lights that are lighting up my frames, the LED screen right behind my head, and we got the arcade back there and my computer as well back there. So those add a little bit of ambiance in the back. But now the first step, of course, will be to light myself, right? So let's go ahead and turn that light on. Just off that, you guys are seeing the image. It's pretty cool, right? It's like, oh, this is cool. A lot of people would just live with that. And don't get me wrong, this is not a bad image. The light in the back over there, the window lighting, it's allowing the light to come in to kind of give it more texture and give you extra detail in the back. However, there's always ways to improve your images. A lot of people would just stick like this, and I always tell everybody, do not show up to scene with one light. All those little practical lights you guys can put in an image to make it look like it's practical within it, those are the ones that help you get a better image. So right now it looks cool, but just watch what I'm about to do with each step and you're gonna see the difference. At the end, I'll show you guys side by side so you guys can see, oh damn, like that's a big difference. And also, one thing I added here is a bounce board. So this bounce board is $1 at Target or Michael's, I believe I bought it. And this is just to bounce off the side right here. So when the light hits it, it's gonna reflect back. The benefit of it is it's not so contrasty. So I'm gonna go ahead and just leave it on there like that. And now let me take it off and watch the shadows on this side, all right? Just look how dark it's gonna get just off this $1 thing. You guys see how it's contrasting? Now, of course, it doesn't look bad. It just depends what kind of look you want to go for, right? More corporate-ish, you're not going to want shadow or super moody. Depending on the story or whatever, like, that's all in the moment. You'll know what kind of vibe you want to go for. But in this case, I just want like a cleaner light on me. So bounce board, and we got the key light. So next light we're about to turn on, and you guys right now, you guys are thinking like, oh, this is cool, but watch how this is going to maximize it. Right now, we're going to turn on the hair light, or as I'm going to call it, the hat light, because I'm wearing a hat. I always wear a hat. So let's go ahead and turn it on and watch the difference. Bam. Let me turn it off so you guys can really see side by side. See, like at first you guys are like, this is cool, right? This works. This little detail, this little thing just gives it, and it also motivates the light from the window and the LED screen. So you're really able to really help yourself and your image just because it's being motivated by something. So motivated means if there's a window back there, you want something to kind of, give it an illusion as if the window's giving you that light. So that itself, I mean, to my eyes, it kind of does it, right? Like it looks really good. That does a big difference. Just look at it brings out so much texture and detail, and it separates me also from the background. So something as little as that does a lot. I normally don't do it for my YouTube videos. I'm going to leave this light there going forward. Now, if you guys are interested in any of the lights, I'll leave them in the description below with the details on what they're doing. I don't really want to talk about the lights. I just want to talk about what the lighting does in this video. So big difference, right? On, off. That's the hair light, hat light, whatever you want to call it. Now, the next thing we're going to do is these shoes back here on the side of me. Those are cool. It doesn't look bad, but why not give it that extra pop? Why not just touch it a little bit? Bam. Now it's a little bit blown out, actually. Let me dim the light a little bit. So I'm gonna go to, let's go 5%, 4%. So that's off, and that's on. Off, that's on. The little details, I know it's not like, oh my God, it's gonna change the scenes. However, guys, those little details is what makes an image better and better and better. Notice there's an arcade machine back there, right? But it's dark in that little area. So I'm about to turn it on as far as to just give it a light coming out to motivate the arcade. So we're gonna turn it on. And now see how it looks so practical, so normal? It looks like it's coming from the game. And that's what I mean. You gotta motivate things. So it was cool the way it was, but it was so dark and it's an arcade game. Don't you want to like maximize your arcade game, give it the image it deserves? Well, those are what little things like that does. That was a tube light that I just threw in there, and now that gives it a vibe. For the most part, this image is cool. Like, you know, you could live with this. For me, it's just more of like, how do I make it a little bit better? And the last light that I have, which is a Pavo bulb on a lamp, I'm gonna turn it on. And you guys see where I placed it. Is right. You guys see the skateboards on the bottom? I'm gonna turn it on, and I'm gonna turn it off. You guys see it? It's on right there on the bottom, right there. So the reason why I wanted to put it there is, again, it motivates the light as it's coming from the game. I wanted more blue. I wanted more pop. It's cool without it, right? But why not just add a little bit more just to kind of fill it in and just give it more of a vibe? You guys could have it off. That's preference again. The reason I'm just showing you guys these little things. So always when you guys are shooting a video, always look at the little things. Don't just think, oh, let me just place it and that's it. No. And then there's another thing you guys got to understand. It's the power of controlling your light. It's not just about putting lights and put them everywhere. If you don't understand how to control your lights, they're gonna bounce everywhere and they're gonna be connecting with each other, like the gradient. So you guys know what a gradient is on colors. Like if you do white and black and you do a gradient, it's gonna slowly fade, right? Well, that's what you're gonna do if you don't know how to control lighting. You could put blue light and a white light, and if you combine them together, what's that gonna be? Like a teal. So it's gonna be fighting each other. You don't want them to fight each other unless that's the style you want to go for, but you always want to control lighting. So you got to get modifiers. You got to get like egg crates, grids, anything really that's going to allow you to control it. You guys can even get the black wrap that you guys can wrap around the lights just to direct the light exactly where you want it to go. You don't want lights to just be bouncing everywhere and just hitting everywhere, because that's how you don't use lighting. That's just how you just throw a lighting and you just let it be, and image is going to be very flat and dull, and you want to have power when it comes to controlling. Yeah, this is the lighting that I have here. It's not bad. Of course, there's always ways to improve it, but for now, it was just really to show you guys the power of it and how it, you know, you're able to enhance it. So right now, I'm actually about to turn everything off, including the practicals, except the key light. And you guys are about to see the biggest difference before and after. So let me go ahead and show you guys. So you guys saw the difference, right? And not all the time you guys have to use film lights. You guys can use practical lights if it's for a YouTube studio for those head talking shots, right? Like those are Home Depot lights on top of the picture frames. Those are 20 bucks. They're very cheap, affordable, and again, it just helps enhance and it makes it easier for me to light up for my scene, and it just adds those extra elements that I want for my videos. I love lighting, and I'm always trying to figure out how can I make it better for the next time. And for this time, this was actually my first time trying it like this. I don't know if I'll tweak it. I probably will. But for the most part, I just wanted to show you guys the importance of lighting, because that is what this channel is about. That is what my filmmaking is about, because lighting, I know that it gives you so much power as far as providing the mood, the storytelling. Like it just makes it feel sad, happy. Remember guys, I want to finish it off with this quote: a taco a day keeps the vision awake. So if you guys are free right now or free today, go get yourself a taco, and trust me, your brain is going to start working like it's never worked before, because that's what tacos does to me. All right. And also, comment on this video, Taco Gang, if you guys made it this far. I love you guys if you guys did. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, guys.